Shalom, shalom. To the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bekah Qudash. Double honor to the apostles, nails, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers that are preaching the truth from the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, have mercy upon you. Now, I real quick this video here on body cam story, right? This guy be doing short clips concerning people's rights being violated, and I just had to do a video on it. But some important points in this here, and I want to make light of it. So let me turn it up. Let's hear this here now. If this not foolery, listen up.
Cool, if I ask you a couple questions?
A man's just doing his job when an officer rolls up, asking for ID over some vague, suspicious activity. But under the Fourth Amendment and Terry v's Ohio, matching a vague description isn't enough. The man knows his rights and calmly pushes back. Being at work doesn't mean giving up your rights.
Me? Yeah.
Now, before I let this right here play. Now, this guy played this video. Gave his little commentary concerning rights. This is a so-called black man. We don't have no damn rights over here in the kingdom of Esau, Edom kingdom. We don't have no rights, man. So, what this guy did, even though he's been, harassed, he still did the wrong things. He could have got himself killed. You hear that?
Okay. Yeah. There's been some suspicious activity. Somebody in the area reported it, and matches your description.
My description? Okay, well, I'm at work, so...
I understand that.
That's going to match my description, but okay.
Can I see your ID?
Why?
There's a suspicious activity report.
Okay, well, I'm at work.
And you matched your description.
Yeah, I'm not going to show you my ID. Like, literally, I'm at work.
I get you're at work, man. I'm not trying to make your life any more difficult. So let's be. We're two guys here. I just need to ask you those questions. The first one is, can I see your ID?
Am I being detained for something? Like, am I in trouble? Like, I'm literally at work, dude. I'm on the clock. Like, you want to talk to my supervisor? Because literally, like, I'm pretty sure this looks crazy to them right now.
I'm not trying to mess your stuff up, man. I just need to ask you a couple questions. Get more information on this.
I mean, I know you said that, but you're just asking me for my ID. I don't feel comfortable just giving you my ID for what reason without, reasonable cause. Like, really, what's happening? Like, what's going on?
You just matched the description.
What description? Like, what is going on? Like, what did somebody say about me? I'm at work, dude. Like, I'm at work. Like, I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything. How are you even bothering me right now?
Like I said, I'm not trying to make your life any more difficult than any of ours already is. I'm just asking for your identification.
I'm not comfortable with giving you my ID, sir. Like, I'm really not. I'm not comfortable with doing that. I'm not. Did you want to speak with my supervisor? You can. If you want to talk to me afterward while I'm off the clock, I'm pretty sure that'll work out. But right now, I'm on the clock, and, like, you're really... Like, dude, like, you're messing with my money right now. You know how you're gonna look at me right now? Like, I'm really, like, some type of bad guy. Like, I'm on the clock, dude. I'm working. Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. I did not do anything.
I understand how you feel. I just need to see your ID. We can move this along a lot quicker. You're making it really difficult on yourself right now.
I'm just trying to get back to work, dude. Like, I don't know what I did. I don't know what you think I did. Did you want to call? I
There's just been a report, and you just happen to match the description.
A report of what, though? Dude, I'm at work.
Suspicious activity.
Okay, well, that's weird. I don't think there's anything suspicious going on in here, and I'm pretty sure, like, dude, like, it's like, come on, dude. Everything is already fucked up right now in the world, like, and I'm being harassed at my job. It's already hard to make money right now. Everything that is going on, and dude, are you seriously just gonna be here harassing me? Like, 'cause that's what you're doing right now. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know who you're looking for, but I can tell you 100% it's not me. Straight up.
You could get on about your day if you just comply and show me your ID.
I'm trying to comply as much as possible, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Like, I know how this thing goes. Like, you don't need my ID. Like, truthfully, I know my rights, and I'm not giving you my ID for what? Just it's pointless. Like right now, it just feels like really disrespectful, and just like I feel like I'm being harassed at my job.
Are you trying to hide something?
I'm not hiding anything, dude. I'm at work. Like, what can I possibly be hiding from you? You haven't really.
I could have already. We could have already been over this.
Okay. So why do I need my ID though? Like, why do you need to see my ID? Truthfully, why do you have to see my ID? For what? Do you have a name of somebody? Do you want to give me a name? I can tell you, like.
I don't have the name. That name's on your ID, so that's yet to be determined.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Can I?
Is there something you're not telling me? We could already move past this.
Do you want to talk to him? Do you want to talk to my supervisor? Honestly, because
is your supervisor involved somehow?
Okay. Well, am I free to go, sir? Because if I'm not being detained, if you really don't have any evidence of me doing anything, like, dude.
Your supervisor has nothing to do with this. I understand you're at work, and I'm not trying to make your day difficult. I'm just trying to ask for your ID.
Hey man, amazing, huh, man? Huh?
Somebody in the area reported it.
Amazing, huh, man? This is hey. Suspicious activity, y'all. Man at work. You know what? This is what we get though. You know, all day long we get what? We get harassed and messed with for no reason. You know, but you know, our people, as a whole, we're always trying to save them. Now, if the role were reversed, and he was messing with that woman around him in the back over him, that's working side with him, he would have said something. She didn't open her damn mouth. You know, look at the little white coworker, man. Not once did she try to defend him. See how they stay out of harm's way when it comes to one of us. I mean, he even asked her, "Did anyone call them?" And she said, and she shook her shoulder and went right back to work. Isaiah 42:22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They, all of them, snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are what? Are for a prey, and none delivereth for a spoil, and none self restore. So, I mean, this Jake here, even though I don't know, it's the only thing I got. You know, I don't know if he continued on harassing the guy, because that's definitely what it is. But this guy went at it all wrong. You know, I would have never walked off from this devil, because I know that they'll pull them guns quick, man, and load you up, and then get a paid lead while they sort through how they gonna lie to the people, and how long they're gonna keep, how many years they're gonna keep your case up and him free on the street. That's what they do. When they do stuff like this here, and when one of them put you to death, it'd be years for your case to even come up. So because they want the people to forget about it. Oh yeah, I remember that. Ain't nobody really concerned about it for real. But by the time you or hear about it, he gonna be the guy, whatever it is that they say he gonna got what he did wrong or this or that or whatever it is. Well, he was definitely being harassed. But that shit don't count in Esau's kingdom, man. When it comes to us, especially a so-called black man, it don't come that way. It don't count. He should have. The scriptures say about. See, this goes into, Jake just a damn 2/3. And what I mean by that, a 2/3 that's waiting to be burned, even though he's being harassed. If he knew the scriptures, he would know not to walk away from this devil. Because he's what that is, Matthew 5:25, agree with thy adversary quickly while thou hast, let's go to it, man. I don't want to butcher it. Agree with that, which is Matthew 5:25. Agree with thy adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to what? The judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. That's all what that was going to happen to this. Just say he just pulled his gun out when he was bagging up and walking off. They'll justify this guy, justify him, lighting him up. And it's a possibility he didn't pull his gun on him because the little so-called white princess down there was behind him. Who knows how they? It looked staged. It looked staged, but I don't think it was staged. I think this was the actual. You know what? Let's go in the comment right quick. Let's see something. When they say I'm not trying to, this is Tony Judah. Oh, this somebody know who they are. Tony Judah Carbon Music. But at least he lost. Anyway, when they say I'm not trying to make your life difficult, they are. That's true. I don't understand how giving ID would tell them he did anything since he is stocking shelves at a grocery store. The cop is fishing. That's a white person now. They Paula Davidson. Yeah, that's a woman. That's probably a white woman now. You see how they be trying to, instead he's fishing. No, he's fucking harassing him. All these little cute little terms that they use to try to justify the behavior. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know who this is. DP and whatever. Black man always fits the description. See that black shit, man. Black is a negative term anyway, and it's something that it's a negative. Which is the word black mean void of light. You know what I'm saying? Mean void of light. It mean everything evil, blackmailed, you name it. The list goes on and on with the definition of. Let's just get it. Let's see something here, y'all. Let's see what they're gonna give me. I ain't looked this up in a while. What is black when referring to people? Let's see if I get it right here. When referring to people, black is a racial classification primarily. I know we know all this, and used to see they're gonna give me something a little outside the realm of the term black. Primarily used to describe individual with what sub-Saharan African ancestry. It's also used for what indigenous. You know what that means. Black is a racialized term used to what characterize people based on perceived physical characteristics and social construct. Not what I wanted. Black is considered social construct, biological. You know what? Maybe I just said it. I worded it wrong. Is black a negative term?
According to University of Arizona Libraries. Context: the association of the color black with negative, evil, wrong, or bad carries racist undertones.
See that?
Because of black people's history, associating the term black with bad can be harmful.
See that? There it is right there. The association of the color black with negative, evil, wrong, or bad carries what? Racist undertone. Because of black people's history, associating the term black with bad can be harmful. Now let's do the term white. Let's see what I want to do. Is white a negative term? You notice they ain't spoke on, huh? They just gave it to me. No, white is not inherently a negative term. While it can be used to describe a racial group, it's a natural descriptor of skin color. However, it's not a natural descriptor because them damn devils ain't white. Nobody's the color of a piece of paper or a white t-shirt. Just like nobody's color of a black t-shirt. You know, these are two, anyway. However, it can carry negative connotations due to its historical association with witnesses as a racial category or historical or ongoing racial. Anyway, the point there. Hold up, let me see something. Neutral. White is a simple descriptor of skin color, just like black, brown, or yellow. It's not inherently positive or negative in terms of color itself. There it is. See, the term white is not a negative term like what? The term black. This is why they give you, this is why they, well, anyway, let me see how white has become. The term white has become intertwined with racial categories and has been used to define a privileged group. And who that privileged group is? White people, so-called white people. Right? Privileged group in the United States. Leading to a perception that white can be a positive term in some context. See that? Hey man, these damn devils. But see, he should have never walked off from this guy. Let me read a couple more of these comments and I'm gonna get back to the precepts. He needs to sue that cop for harassment and trauma for no less than $100,000. With the payments coming from garnished wages, pensions, he could have cost that guy his job, and for no reason. Nah, you can cost him his life. Fuck a job. Life. Why? Because when he walked off from the cop, he should have never did that. These dudes walk around acting like serial killers. They are serial killers. Killers of who? A so-called black man. That's what they are. These dudes walk around here acting like serial killers shopping for a victim. That's exactly what it is. Suspicious activity is a crime, no authority, and no. But see, we don't have the same rights that a so-called quote-unquote white person have. He should have never walked off from that guy, because that guy could have lit him up, man, and he gonna get a paid lead when he light him up. Real quick, let's go to Psalm 125:3, and I'm gonna go back to concerning them being oppressed by these devils, right? Psalm 125:3. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. See, this Jake here, he don't look to be, I don't know him, but if he knew anything concerning the scriptures, about the scriptures, he would have definitely thought on what? Matthew 5:25. Agree with thy adversary. Just give him your ID, man. Just give him your ID. And even if they say just say that Jake did have something, an old ticket or whatever, he could probably beat the charge just by him coming in the store harassing him and getting his ID. But that's the whole point. It's for them to run your name, because what Jake don't have something on his background? What so-called black man don't have something on his background? They know we do, because why? They know that we as a people, we're always going to be oppressed by these devils, man. Now let's go back over here to what was that? Isaiah 42:22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are what? They are for a prey, and none delivereth. For what? For a spoil, none self restore. Real quick, let's go to let's go to Zechariah, which is Zechariah 11 and 5. Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them? Who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Right? Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. And then soon as they slaughter you behind for no reason, for no apparent reason, what they gonna do? They're gonna send one of these wicked ass pastors to what? To march and to keep the peace. We've been marching. That's why I don't understand IUIC doing all this damn marching. We know they sold out. Bishop Nathaniel sold the hell out. And this is why they just march. Marching has gotten us anywhere. I can't tell you how long we've been marching. I'm a 60s baby. And we've been marching before I was born. What has marching got us? Won't get us nowhere. Because we're in what? We're in captivity. We're under the curses of Deuteronomy 28. Marching would get us nowhere. So this is what, that's just a show of we ain't doing anything. We don't want to, in other words, you want to remain, not to view yourself as, have someone view you as being wicked, because you don't want the ministry to be blamed no way, no how. But marching is not part of the scriptures. When whoever even called Jesus, when did Yahweh march? These niggas is putting on a show, and they're always putting on a show. Let's go to, real quick, let's go to Psalms 10. Actually, this whole chapter in Psalms 10 is a good read for the wicked. I want let me start at verse 3. Hold up. No, verse 2. Let's start at verse 2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in what? In the devices that they have what? That they have imagined. So soon Esau, Edom is going to be the one that are going to be oppressed. Because his rulership is at an end. The world sees it, and the world and DJ Trump is doing a fine job, in destroying this wickedness. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh abhorreth. Despise or hate. The wicked through the pride of his countenance would not seek after thy power is not in his thoughts. This devil can care less about your God. All he's worried about is what? Is harassing you, and in the process of him harassing you, hey, taking your life. Let's go down to verse. Let me see something. I'm just read it. Just read it. And I go hit him. Hit this. I read this. I'm gonna read this whole chapter. I wasn't gonna read this whole chapter. I'm gonna read this whole chapter here, and then I'm gonna go to a couple more precepts, and I'm gonna close this out. Okay, verse 5. His ways are what? Always grievous, meaning severe or serious. Thy judgments are what? Are far above, out of what? Out of his sight. Meaning his punishments, Esau, Edom punishment awaits them. Because they're going to get it. Because the only reason they're what? They're able to do what they're doing because the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, has given them the earth. But know that his punishment awaits him in what? In future. Verse 6, he has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in what? Adversity, meaning trouble. And this devil knows this here. He's being taught by what? They teach one another these tactics and what? And just harassing us because, again, 9 times out of 10, Jake got something. 9 times out of 10, he got something of what? That he's been what? Been to in the county jail or even maybe prison. Verse 6 again of Psalm 10 and 6. He had said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. That's Esau Edom. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit, because they practice what? Practice of deceiving someone all the time. Just as he's doing Jake. This is what they practice. This is why they know the roles of harassing us so good. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. And that word fraud goes in what? Him creating a damn lie. Walking up to the guy and the guy ain't did nothing bad at work. Under his tongue is what? Is mischief, meaning liar. And vanity. Again, verse 7 of Psalm 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. Are not we constantly what man being put to death by these devils, man? You know, and then when you get upset, but you shouldn't get upset with the devil just doing his job. The devil doing his job. Give him your ID. Just give it to him. You know, you'd rather what? Go sit in that county jail than be what? Than be full of holes. So just give him your ID, man. But brother, he wasn't doing nothing. At what point Jake always doing something at all? Don't they come in your neighborhood and harass you? This nigga in a public place, even at work, it does not matter it does not matter, man. It does not matter. We are what? We are always. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places. That goes into what? The streets. Because we always looking around for the cop. We ain't did nothing. Even when we know we are squeaky clean, we don't want no cop to get behind us. Why? Because fear. If you don't have any fear when the so-called white man gets behind you, when you know you in Esau's kingdom, because it could go left. But being that, you know, you put your faith in your Hashem Yahushua, and use the scriptures for comfort, and in the process of using the scripture for comfort, part of that comfort is what? You knowing what to do when you come into what? Encounter with what? Your enemies. Because they're your enemies. They're not your friends. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places. Doeth he murder the innocent? His eyes are what? Privily against the poor. The poor in heart and mind and in the spirit. But you know the Heavenly Father is gonna ramp these spirits up, man, real soon. Real soon. And Jake gonna fight back. Because it is prophesied that Jake gonna fight back. But these we are not in the times at the present moment to be fighting back or bucking up against these devils, because they're what? They're still in authority of what? Of the earth. Psalm 10 and 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. That's a trap. That word net goes into trap. He's trying to trap this Jake to do something stupid. And we as sightless children mean stupid. When we're gonna do something, what? Do something stupid. Just like he just did. That was stupid for him to walk off. I would have never walked off. Jake don't know what to say. He don't know what to say. That's why in many ways. I would have gave my ID and I would have said what I had to say concerning it. But me, being knowing what I know, I'm just gonna give my ID, man. You can't win. You can't win in this devil's kingdom, man. But this devil gonna what? They're gonna always oppress you. And that damn Edomite with you, that working with you, she don't give a damn, because if she did, she wouldn't have got the supervisor. Or call for him or something to help this Jake out. She don't give a damn. If she did, she would have did something. Verse 9 again of Psalm 10 and 9. He lieth and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. That's all he was doing. That's all he was doing, trying to catch him in his net, meaning a trap. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his what? His strong warnings. He has said in his heart, thy power has what? Forgotten. He who Esau Edom has said this him. He hideth his face from who? Us, the Israelites. He will see, he will never see it. So this is what we are subject to by being in this devil's kingdom, man. Because this devil is going to always, until Yahweh Shai, which is our big brother, come here and save us out of the hands of our enemies, man. But guess what? Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup, that same cup, also shall what? Shall pass through unto thee. So your time coming. That cup of wrath / slavery is coming to you. Lamentation 4 and 21 again. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup, that cup of wrath, slavery, because those curses are going to what? They're going to turn on Esau Edom, and they are turning now. Also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked, meaning you're going to be exposed. Now the whole world sees what? Sees the wickedness of Esau Edom. The whole world sees it. Let's get some. See, shall pass through unto thee. What that? I think it's Jeremiah 40. Let's see something right quick. Jeremiah. I don't know if it's 44 or 49. 1 second. Jeremiah 44. Is it 44? It's 49, I think. 49, 20. Let's see something. 49. Hold up. I'm thinking about the precept, y'all. 1-7. Let me see something here. Bear with me. You know I am patient, y'all. You know I'm impatient, Jake either. Y'all very impatient. I think it's 49. I can't remember what. Yeah. Yeah, 49. Hold up, what was that? Lamentations. I ain't want to drop that. Lamentations 4 verse 21. I didn't want to drop that right now. 49 and verse 12. That's what it is. 49 and 12. Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they, the Israelites, whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt what? Surely drink of it. So why? Now they are what? They are in what? They're in America doing what? Harassing the hell out of us, man. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they, Israel, whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have assuredly drunken. So this is why we're in derision under the what? The feet of our enemies. Of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Altogether go unpunished. Thou shalt what? Shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished. What that is? It's one in Deuteronomy. Hold on, 30. Let me see something. Oh, 39. And the Lord Yahweh, thy God, will make thee plenteous in every work of thy what? In thy hand, in the fruit of the body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good, for the Lord Yahweh will what? Again rejoice over thee, which is what? That's the kingdom. For good as he rejoiceth over thy fathers. That's the kingdom of heaven, man. So the kingdom is what? This is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the kingdom. Because Esau, Edom, is going to have us in derision, which means in captivity, slavery, until what? Until we are saved out of the hand. Let's read that again. Lamentation 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz, the cup, which is the cup of wrath, slavery, the curses. They're going to what? They're going to turn on Esau, Edom, and also pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. Meaning he's going to be what? He's going to be exposed. This devil will be exposed. The punishment of thy iniquities is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will not no more carry thee away into captivity. So once this once Esau kingdom is what is taken from him, he will never have rulership of the earth again. And furthermore, they're going to be what? According to what Obadiah 1 and 18, after 1,000 years or 1,500 years, you know, when the Heavenly Father said 1,000 years, 1,000 years could go 1,200 years, 1,500 years. It could get close to 2,000. These devils are going to suffer very dearly. And they're going to, when they go to the bottom this time, which is the vagabond of the earth, he will never come up again. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So we're in what? We're in that seventh major captivity that we as the children of Israel, we have served out our what? Our punishments. And part of our punishment was what? Was the curses coming upon us for what? For past sins. Because we are what? Our forefathers coming back to live out our punishment that the Heavenly Father has given us. The punishment of thy iniquities is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity, meaning what? Slavery. This is why you don't have no rights. These these body cam stories that they use about you having a particular right in this devil's kingdom, a so-called black, Hispanic, and native of this land. You don't have no rights when it comes to these. They're not referring to you. When they made these amendments, First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, you was in damn captivity, slavery. So these things do not apply to you. This is why you're what? They're saying that you're what? What that is? 3/5 of a man? Let me see something. Let me see what that is. I can't think of right now. I'm trying to think of the precept. Let me see something. The term 3/5 of a man, where does it come from? Let's see. The phrase 3/5 of a man refers to the 3/5 compromise reached during the what? 1787. So what were you doing in 1787? In damn slavery. Constitutional Convention. This compromise addressed how enslaved people would be counted for what? Representation in Congress and for taxation purposes. Even though Esau Edom taxing the whole damn world, including his own people, right? But these, first off, these portions of hell, which is hell is here on earth, and stress was what? Was complied to what? To us as a people first, which is mainly at this present moment over here in Babylon, which is the southern tribe of the children of Israel, man. Judah. This, if Judah, Benjamin, Levi are southern tribe, but Judah is what? The head tribe of all the tribes. This is why they press so hard against the so-called black man, because we are the leaders of the head tribe of all the tribes. This compromise, let's start it over. The phrase 3/5 of a man refers to the what? The 3/5 compromise reached during 1787 Constitutional Convention. This compromise addressed how what? Enslaved people would be counted for representation in Congress and for taxation purposes. It stipulated that for every 5 enslaved people, 3 would be counted towards a state population. This allowed slave-holding states to have greater political influence. So they was putting your ass in slavery, and they would turn around and doing what? Having you, putting you on a voting ballot, or using you for the population, because the prisons are set in all these different states. They say here's a more detailed explanation. The compromise. The 3/5 compromise was a deal struck between northern and southern states regarding the what? Inclusion of enslaved people in population counts. Who are they talking about, man? This 3/5 of a man, they are clearly telling you that the slave was what? Was 3/5 of a man, which is what? We know who we are. They're not talking about themselves. So how do these laws apply to you? They don't apply to you, man. So all this getting mad and getting upset when they violating your rights and the First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, that's, it's BS. The only reason that who win these sort of cases all the time though? Eve, the so-called black woman, which is Esau Edom counterpart. How rare do you see a Jake winning this shit here, right? This is a bunch of BS. So let's get back to the scriptures. I'm gonna get a few more scriptures. I'm gonna close this. Where do I want to go? Let's go back over here. I want to get where I want to go. Psalms. Back in Psalms 119. Psalms 119. I think that's 119. Psalm 119 and verse 10. 119 and 10. Is it 119? Hold on, y'all. Let's see something. Not 10. Psalm 119 and 110. That's what I want. Psalm 119 and 110. The wicked have laid a snare, meaning a net, a trap, a snare for me. Yet I erred not from thy precepts. See, that just go back and revert back to, if this Jake knew better, he would have never walked off. If he knew the scriptures, the truth that being preached in the four corners by the true prophets. If he knew this truth, mainly by the men of GMS, if he knew the scriptures, he would not have walked off from this guy, because it's a possibility this guy could have taken his life. I don't know what happened to the end. This is all I have. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I err not from thy precepts. So this is what you have, brothers, when you don't know the scriptures and how to handle yourself in this devil's kingdom. Because this is clearly Esau and Edom kingdom, and you have no rights like a so-called black man have no right like a so-called white man, man. So Jake, stop walking off and stop getting upset. You know, if you got something on you, I say on you, meaning what, got an old ticket or whatever it is, don't run. You like living, because Esau Edom still have that sword, and he still is what? He's still putting in the work for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, with that sword that he was blessed with. So on that note, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakah Kudash Shalom.